I'm really excited for the rematch between Anthony Joshua and Oleksandr Usyk. I'm a real big fan of Oleksandr Usyk, surprisingly. A lot of people maybe might think I'm rooting for Anthony Joshua in this rematch because I'm English. But no, you know, as controversial or as anti-patriotic as it may sound, I'm a big Usyk fan. I love the way he fights, and with me, it's the boxing always comes before the, you know, where a boxer's from. Some of my favourite fighters of all time: Roy Jones Jr., Mike Tyson, Marco Antonio Barrera, Eddie Morales. You know, and to me, that supersedes where they're from. Let's watch some. So this fight here, this is Oleksandr Usyk versus Tony Bellew. And I actually watched this when it happened, not live in the arena. I watched it from a pub, and it was my first exposure really to Usyk. He had already won the Super Series at this point and was the undisputed cruiserweight champion. And I was more familiar with Bellew, and I really do admire Bellew because I remember thinking he had no chance when he fought David Haye, but proved me wrong. And I remember just thinking that Usyk looked amazing here. This really made me a fan of him. I think as each round went by, a bigger fan of him I became. And I've been Team Usyk ever since. You know, when he beat AJ, it looked amazing. I actually think it was an underrated performance against Chisora as well. I mean, I think to stay on your toes and to keep someone off you who's got that much size on you, you know, I mean, I think the Chisora performance was quite underrated in my opinion. Yeah. He was just chipping away. Really technical performance. Really precise with that left hand. Bellew boxed pretty well in this fight, better than what, you know, a lot of people thought he would. But at the same time, the commentators were kind of downplaying what Usyk was doing. They were downplaying a lot of his success. Because as shown in the highlights, I mean, really from the first round, he was landing really nice left hands. And but they seem to kind of ignore them a little bit. Usyk was an awesome cruiserweight. I mean, he's great now, but I mean, this was him at his natural weight. I'm so used to him being so much smaller than his opponents now. You know, it's good watching him when he was actually on someone's, you know, on equal terms in size with his opponent. Yeah, he's deadly with those left hands. I love those left hooks. That's right on the chin. Oof. That was it. That was awesome. Bellew was really brave, and that can't be, said enough. He really did put up a good fight. And I think he actually, even though he got knocked out, he could take a punch, because he did eat a lot of left hands prior to getting knocked out. There you go, Oleksandr Usyk, one of my favourite fighters in boxing today. And I'm predicting a finish this time. I think set up enough traps and really let that left hook go, that left hand. I love the way, I love the way he sometimes switches from a straight left to a left hook. I'm predicting an Usyk win by stoppage this time. That's all I have to say. Thanks for watching.